On paper, today's match between Chad and Kenya was just a friendly. But from the first whistle, it was clear this was more than a routine fixture. The final score was 0-0, but the energy and intent from both sides made it anything but dull. Both teams played with real purpose, eager to prove themselves. The stadium buzzed with excitement, fans from both nations creating a vibrant atmosphere. For managers, it was a chance to test new players and tactics. For players, a shot at earning a starting spot. Every tackle and run was made with conviction. No one was taking it easy. This was a showcase of tactical discipline, solid defending, and outstanding goalkeeping. Chad focused on their improved defensive organization, while Kenya aimed to control the game with their attacking power. The clash of styles made for a fascinating tactical battle. No goals, but plenty of talking points, individual brilliance, teamwork, and a glimpse into the future for both teams. Sometimes the most insightful matches are the ones that don't make headlines. This game delivered entertainment and intrigue, far beyond what the fixture list promised. It was a contest that deserved a goal, but the effort and quality on display were undeniable. Let's break down how the action unfolded and what we learned from this hard-fought encounter. Sometimes, a 0-0 tells the best story. Let's dive in. Chad burst out of the gates, pressing high and feeding off the energy of their home crowd. Captain Marius Mondesir led by example, winning tackles and driving his team forward. Chad made it clear they were here to compete, not just participate. Kenya, the Harambee Stars, responded with composure, sticking to their structure and patiently playing out from the back. They absorbed Chad's early pressure, waiting for the right moment to unleash their attacking threats. The opening 20 minutes became a chess match, Chad's aggression versus Kenya's calm possession. Chad's early intensity nearly paid off with dangerous crosses and corners, but Kenya's defense held firm. As the half wore on, Kenya's experience showed. They settled, gained more possession and started connecting with star striker Michael Olunga. The game evened out with both teams enjoying spells of control. Chad's initial burst faded, but their belief in organization remained. The stage was set for real chances at both ends. The tactical battle was just beginning. The first big chance fell to Kenya's Michael Olunga, who broke through the defense only to be denied by a brilliant save from Chad's keeper, Aladoum. Chad responded instantly. Mondesir sprinted the length of the pitch, unleashing a powerful shot, but Kenya's Matasi matched him with a superb save. Both teams proved they could create and stop clear chances. After those moments, the game tightened up, with both defenses wary of the other's attacking threats. Half chances and long-range efforts followed, but nothing as clear-cut as those early opportunities. The respect between the teams grew as the half progressed. At halftime, 0-0 felt like a fair reflection of a balanced, hard-fought contest. Both managers had plenty to ponder. Chad needed to keep their defensive shape and find more for Mondesir. Kenya needed to get Olunga more involved. The first half set the stage for a tense second act. The goalkeepers had already made their mark. The next 45 minutes promised even more drama. Would either side find a breakthrough? The second half saw a rise in intensity. Tackles flew in, and the competitive edge sharpened. Kenya took control of possession, probing Chad's defense with quick, precise passing. Chad responded by dropping deeper, forming disciplined defensive lines and closing down space. Kenya's attackers found little room, forced into long-range shots that rarely troubled Aladoum. Chad's organization was impressive, frustrating Kenya, and keeping the home crowd engaged. Yet Chad remained dangerous on the counter, with Mondesir leading quick breaks and delivering dangerous crosses. Kenya couldn't afford to overcommit, always wary of Chad's threat on the break. As the half wore on, Kenya's dominance in possession grew, but Chad's defense refused to break. Substitutions brought fresh legs, but the pattern held, attack versus defense, tension mounting. Every block and clearance was cheered by the home fans. The second half became a classic battle of patience and resilience. Would defense or attack win out? If this match had stars, they wore gloves. Aladoum for Chad and Matasi for Kenya. Aladoum was outstanding, making world-class saves as Kenya pressed for a winner. His fingertip stop from a long-range shot and a point-blank block kept Chad alive. The home crowd roared his name. He was a wall, inspiring his teammates. Matasi, less busy in the second half, was still crucial. His first half save from Mondesir and his calm command of the box kept Kenya steady. Both goalkeepers showed why a 0-0 can be thrilling. Aladoum was rightly named man of the match, but Matasi's reliability was just as vital. In a game of fine margins, the keepers were the difference. This was a tribute to the art of goalkeeping. Sometimes the best drama comes from those who keep the goals out. Today the heroes wore gloves. As the final whistle blew, both teams could be proud. Chad's defensive discipline and resilience marked real progress. They've built a foundation for the future. Mondesir's leadership inspired at both ends of the pitch. Kenya, though frustrated not to score, showed they can control games and create chances away from home. Both managers used the friendly to test new players, giving valuable experience to rising stars. These matches are about building for the future as much as winning today. Chad proved they're a team on the rise. Kenya showed their strength in possession. A 0-0 but full of drama, quality, and lessons for both sides. Both teams leave with pride and plenty to work on. What did you think? Who impressed you most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the analysis, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more match breakdowns, and don't forget to comment below. Who was your man of the match? See you in the next one, football fans. Until then, stay passionate, stay tactical.